Hello, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. Let's talk about how working harder is actually not a guarantee for your success. Hey, good morning, it's Kim. Wanted to share this with you because this is something that comes up so often. And I really do, I get why you think that if you work harder, you're going to get that success or that promotion or whatever that dream is that you've got that you're working towards. Here's the thing though, have you looked around and looked at everyone that's working harder and working more, and are they successful? Likely you're not going to, you really look around, you're not going to see people that have worked super hard and all be successful. There are people that have worked super hard all of their life and still didn't make it to be successful. So is working harder really the key in this part of it? Not likely. So what does everybody have in common when you're looking to success? Now, success leaves clues, of course, right? Success leaves clues in how do people show up, how do people act, and what are the results that they're getting. So before I get into that, I would love to know, where are you watching from? So drop in the comments below where you're watching from, and if you've got any questions, drop them as well. So what is it about success that you could use? What is it about success that you need to have in order to achieve that success or the promotion or whatever that dream is that you want to achieve in the next X amount of months, next 6 months, the next year, whatever? Okay? The biggest thing that everybody has in common is a belief in themselves. And I know you've heard me talk about this before, but belief in yourself is going to be the key in order to get to the success. And here's why. When you're starting to doubt yourself, and you're doubting yourself quite often, and you're questioning your decisions, you're questioning if you're on the right path, you're questioning whether you're in the right position, then all those questions are going to come up in the way that you show up to do your work. How do you show up in life? If you're going to be doubtful, that doubt is actually going to hold you back. It is going to inevitably become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you think it's like that, the old saying, if you're waiting for the shoe to drop, well, if you're constantly waiting for that shoe to drop, I guarantee you that shoe is going to drop, and you're not going to be happy with the results, which is then going to confirm that you were right to expect those results. Yeah, a little bit of a conundrum, isn't it? So what happens if you were to consider something different? So what if you were to consider that your success is inevitable? It's a matter of the amount of time that you need to do it. And we can use a really old example, okay? So think of, just lost the name, but let's say Alexander Graham Bell, okay, invented the phone. How many times would he have had to try different things before he had tried to get the phone? Or Thomas Edison, who I think he's even famously stated as he had to do 10,000 tries, if not more, before he actually invented the light bulb. So if you consider how often they both have had to fail in order to achieve where they want to be. I'm working with my children at home, so yeah, if that's what you're hearing in the background. But if you had 10,000 fails, and then yet you eventually got to that success that you wanted, isn't that what you're holding on to? And the secret that both those gentlemen had, and anyone else that has been successful, is about the belief in themselves. And that belief is about how do you talk to yourself. The belief is how do you show up. Do you expect to be successful in the first go? Do you expect that everything is going to work out perfectly? Because I'll tell you what, it's not. It just isn't. And it doesn't have anything to do, in that case, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just a part of the learning curve. In order to be successful, you need to have a very strong belief in yourself. So I'm going to leave you with this last question. Are you wanting to continue working harder, or are you ready to make a change? And are you ready to start looking at the beliefs that you're holding in order to be successful and create that success that you're looking for in the next 6 months, 3 months? You know, it's really the time frame that you want to make it. But that success is waiting for you as soon as you're ready to grasp it. So what I want you to do, if you're ready now, comment below or send me a DM belief, and let's get you started on that success that you are so desiring. Thank you so much. Drop any questions, of course, if you got them in the chat. I'd love to see them, and I will answer them as well. And I will speak to you again soon.